Hi, my name is Figueroa. Today I'm going to explain you how to do recipe costing using an Excel sheet and Excel formulas, and we are going to compare it with the handwritten calculations to ensure that all of these calculations are actually correct. We're going to start with the orange pico tea, which is right here, and we're going to fill this column right here. We need to know what's the total amount of each ingredient for 190 residents. So we're going to start by multiplying the portion by the number of residents. So let's start. Equal, open bracket, and then multiply the portion by the number of residents. Because we're going to use the 190 for all of this column, we are going to press F4, which is the absolute reference cell function, so that way Excel knows that it has to use the same 190 for all of the calculations. Then close bracket and press enter. And then we can do autofill. After we have this, we can compare with the handwritten calculations. So we have 190 for orange pico tea, sugar crisp, it's going to be 8550 grams, salmon flakes 9500 grams, Mandarin Oranges 38,000 milliliters, and for the ground beef we have 950 ounces. So the first part is done. Now we need to know how is the price of each ingredient for those 190 people. So it's important to know that we always need to have matching units. So if we have grams here, we need grams there, ounces with ounces, or liters with liters. In the case of the orange pico tea, we have the same units, so we just can plot the formula immediately. So press equal, open bracket, we start multiplying the price by the presentation. So according to this, you have 4 units by 160 cups, and that gives us a result of 640 bags. So that's the number that goes here, close bracket, and then multiply by the portion. You can select the cell and then close bracket and press enter. So in this case, I got a really different result, and I realized that I made a mistake. So you can check the formula, and the mistake is here. I pressed the multiplied symbol instead of the division. So you're gonna press divide and then enter, and it's going to match with the handwritten calculation. Let's go with the second one. Equal, open bracket, the original price divided in 6 by 550, which is 3300 grams, close bracket, multiplied, open bracket, by the portion size, close bracket, enter. It's the same answer. Let's go with the salmon flakes. We have to do something different here. Why? Because we have kilograms here and grams right here. So we're going to multiply, as usual, the price divided in 6 multiplied by 1.5, which gives us 9 kilograms. So divided in 9, close bracket, multiplied by the amount. I'm going to close bracket right here and multiply by a new bracket, which is 1 divided in 1,000, because 1 kilogram gives us 1,000 grams. Close bracket, enter, and we have the same result. Let's go with the Mandarin Oranges. Equal, open bracket, we have ounces versus milliliters. So we're going to open bracket, select the price per unit, divide in 6 by 100 would be 600, close bracket, multiply by the amount, and I'm going to open a new bracket. I used the soft conversion, so we know that 1 ounce gives us 28.4 milliliters. And close bracket, enter. 63 and 63 is the same. And the last one, In the case of the meat, we have ground beef. We can have different answers, so we're gonna do it on 3 different ways. The first one, I'm gonna go from ounces to pounds and pounds to kilograms. So equal, open bracket, select the price, divided in 10 because it's just one of 10 kilograms, so divided in 10, multiplied by the total amount, which would be 950 ounces. I'm gonna multiply it by a new bracket, which is 1 pound gives us 16 ounces, close bracket, and then multiply it again, open bracket, 1 kilogram gives us 2.2 pounds. Close bracket, enter. It's the same answer we have here. Another way of doing it, it's this one. Equal, open bracket, the first part is pretty much the same. Then multiplied, open bracket, by 950, multiplied, open a new bracket, and we're gonna go from grams to kilograms. So 28.4 gives us 1 ounce, and then multiplied by the last bracket. 1 kilogram gives us 1,000 grams. Enter. We have the same answer as here. And last, we're gonna do a soft conversion. So we're gonna go from ounces to pounds, pounds to grams, and grams to kilograms. This is the longest one. So equal, open bracket, the same, divided in 10, multiplied by open bracket, total amount, multiplied, open bracket, 1 pound, it's 16 ounces, close bracket, multiplied, open bracket, 454 grams is 1 pound, close bracket, multiplied, open bracket, 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. Close bracket, enter. And it's gonna give us a result of 168 and 48. Now that we know the total amount for 190, we're gonna find out how much is the cost just for one resident. So we need to divide this value in 190. We're gonna go to the cell, press equal, open bracket, select the cost, divided in the total of residents, and we're gonna use absolute reference cell because we're gonna use the same 190 for all of the ingredients. So remember, it's F4, close bracket, enter. And then we can do autofill. We're going to have to edit this formula, and I'm going to show you why. If we multiply this 0.03 by 475, we should have a result of $14.75. So let's try that. Equal, open bracket, the price per one, multiplied by 475, absolute reference cell, because we need to know the 475 for all the ingredients, close bracket, and enter. It's different because the computer is not actually rounding for 2 decimals, but instead is taking all of the decimals from these multiplications. So we need to use the round function. So we go back to this first cell from the orange Pico T, and we're gonna add the round function here. Equal, round, open bracket, we leave the same formula, and we're gonna add a semicolon or a comma, it depends on your system from your laptop, and 2 because we want 2 decimal. Close bracket, enter. And now we have matching results with our handwritten calculations, and then we're going to do again the autofill to correct all of the cells. And now we can do autofill here too, because we're always going to multiply by 475, right? So we have the formula here, and we're just going to drag, and let's compare 228, 228, 147.75, yes, 156.75, yes, and 422.75, yes. In the case of the meat, After we multiply and divide by 190 and then multiply by the residence, we're going to have the same value. So it's correct. And we are going to do the same thing right here. Equal, open bracket, we take the amount for 1, multiplied by 730 residence, and F4, absolute reference cells, really important, so you can save some time. Close bracket, enter. Let's compare 2190 and then autofill for all of the ingredients. 350.40, yes. 226.30, yes. 240, 90 cents, yes. And the last ones, 649 and 70 cents. So we have matching units for everything. We're using the round function. We're using the absolute reference cell function too. And we can save some time just trying to find how much our recipes are and how much do we need if we need to prepare like bigger recipes for a big amount of people. So it's a really useful tool using Excel like this. Thank you.